Guys, this is Julie. It's Sunday and we're going to do a little bit of a chart review and I'm going to show you a new VIX ES template I put together so I can go over the concepts with you and help you build your own. Um, and I'm going to be trading this one so I can't share everything with you. I got to keep some things proprietary here. But basically it's using these same indicators that you have for the PT indicator. You can see the VIX. I can put together a solver for long excursions, so whenever the VIX is trying to go long versus short. And so if the volatility is coming down short, I'll get a signal, or if it's going long up, I'll get a signal. And I can put this as a requirement with the ES going in the direction of the slope of the futures slope for the volatility. So I can match the ES volatility with the VIX volatility going long or short and come up with various strategies to trade that using various, time frames. I'm putting these on multiple time frames, 30-minute, 15-minute, and 5-minute. So I'm getting three different time frames for two different strategies, a long vol VIX strategy and a short VIX vol strategy, and using those filters with ES. So in Blackbird, it's super simple to set it up. Got it right here. Here's the long vol, and the way my strategy is constructed, obviously you want to see more profit target reach, profit target, profit target, profit target, profit target. What I'm doing is I'm using a custom range for the bar size that I want to reach the volatility in for the trade. And I believe on this one I am using a 15-minute range. So I'll go over, excuse me, sorry about that. A 15-minute range, a custom range, and I'm, able to get back tests, very, good back tests on 15, 30, and 60-minute charts. Have to put the hypothetical disclaimer in. Um, not, the volatility today will not be the same as tomorrow. So, um, being able to marry putting the volatility of the long or short vol strategy with a dynamic volatility profit target and stop for that high or low volatility works really good. Um, so you can measure the VIX all the way up to on the time frame you've got. So I've got a 30-minute VIX here, and you can see that it really is contained at 2 this month, this year. But before that, you could get occasionally some excursions above 2. But the majority of the time, it is 2 or below. So with that knowledge, you know, several things you can do is you can fade the 2, like right here, for that high volatility to end as it comes back towards the middle. Or you can, there's various strategies that you can deploy for long vol or short vol. So I have got quite a few things prepared for my Bloodhound filters for VIX ES. So I have a trend filter, and then I can match the trend filter with the actual VIX. So the ES trend filter with the VIX, long or short vol, is how I'm doing it. And if I wanted to break it down by components, if I wanted to see vol, above a certain level and just focus on those areas, I could do so. So when I get into an opportunity for some long vol, like over here, I can identify it. We've been in such short vol lately that of course would not apply. We have been everything short. So when you put a trend filter on this, you get some amazing results. Amazing. So I am ready to trade long vol also, and have gotten some amazing results, likewise even better. I mean, astronomical. So definitely consider doing something like this and then setting that up in your Blackbird. There we go. And this was a 5 minute chart. I have some results. You're not going to believe it. It's on a. I can't. I'm using a higher time frame volatility for a profit and stop. I think I'm using a 15-minute custom range. And look at the results real quick. Like I said, pretty phenomenal. And again, the hypothetical performance disclaimer, guys, is so important that you understand this. The volatility changes. So the volatility, there's, not going to say that this is not going to change. You won't get 20 losses in a row. Um, the back testing generally means that you're testing over historical data. You don't know what the future volatility is going to be, and it can impact the results that you're seeing with these hypothetical results. With that said, this is the only way that we have for back testing. So I'm always tweaking my algorithm. So this is long vol, and on a 5 minute with a 15-minute range. And you can get different results over different time frames. So on a 5 minute or a 15-minute chart, you're going to get different results. So we can change this to a 15-minute chart and rerun it. Okay, so here is a result of the 15-minute bar on a 15-minute range. Still excellent results, just not as good as the 5 minute. Um, so what happens is there's less bar left to go out of a 15-minute candle. 5 minute has more room to run. So you can set it to a 5 minute bar, but go to a 15-minute range. And we've been in low volatility lately. If it were medium or high volatility, you can say, put that 5 minute bar in a 30-minute range for the probability distributions. But this is really good. It works out. And then again, 30-minute will give you a third um, range. So give me a second to populate this. Okay, and here's the 30 minute. It looks a lot like the 15. Really good. I mean, it looks even better, actually. Uh, got a 3 profit target all the way across, and 70%, 67, 68, 70%. Yeah, this is solid. Absolutely solid. So the way the algorithm works is um, it will get an entry signal, and then the volatility calculates automatically from the 15-minute custom range or whatever range I assign to it. This one is particular. This is set to 15 minutes, and so if I'm running a 30-minute bar, I'm running that calculation on a 15-minute range. So once the trade executes on the open, let me open this up so you can see what I'm talking about. Let me change this real quick. All right, set the indicator up real quick. This will take just a second. There it goes. So this will give you the range that I'm looking for my profits. And since, we're in long vol, I am looking for a long vol that will start trailing just a moment, bear with me. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So it'll start trailing from the low of the bar up, and when it hits the target that I've asked it to hit, it will take its profit. It'll do two things. It'll take it'll trigger a second entry, and it will calculate from the low of the bar to the target. So instead of just having a bar open and then you try to reach your profit target, this algorithm adjusts as the bar goes lower and it comes up, then it will trigger that entry for the second bar, and then the second bar goes to the target or the stop, and you just keep repeating. So there's a 1-2 aspect to it, as well as a automatic calculation of a certain percentage of these 1, 2, 3s probabilities for the range. And you can customize this yourself. So once you get the subscription for JATS PT, you can come in and customize your own PT um, filters, and I can show you how to do that. So this template, again, it is the ES just coming up with a trend filter, and then I mixed in the VIX, requiring that VIX to go in the same direction. So if I'm going to go long vol, I have a long vol strategy. If I'm going to go short vol, I have a short vol strategy. I no longer have to worry about trading long or short vol. The strategy is going to do it itself and trade it just like this. And I'll have to start doing that Monday, or maybe tonight if we gap down, but or gap up. We'll let you know how it goes, and I can't give you everything that I'm doing because some of this again is proprietary, but I can give you general concepts and help you along your way to constructing your own logic using the JATS PT indicator. And that's what it's for. It's for being able to pull in volatility on different time frames and being able to access and use that with your strategies. And for this, like I said, I am using an ES with VIX slope, long or short. And I think combining the twos helped it tremendously. Um, Giving it that extra, confirmation when trading the VIX, the ES and the VIX together, it is extremely powerful. So either long vol or short vol with the ES at the same time. All right, that's all I have for you today. Let me mention one thing very important before I go. Um, be sure to check out Earn to Trade's May discount. It's a fantastic opportunity to attempt to put your strategy to work in the market. If you have something like the JATS PT indicator, you could put together a VIX ES strategy just like I showed you, and then go over to Earn to Trade and try to get a funding offer for trading it. Um, so there's some fantastic news. The company Earn to Trade is going to go international, and they've partnered up with EDX Education from the UAE, and they're going to be able to set up regional centers now to help traders get their education and funding offers. So that's fantastic. They have a mini and a Trader's Career Path. The Trader's Career Path currently is on a special offer. So definitely check it out. You can come to my website, hit Trader's Career Path, and it will take you straight there so that you can look at it and decide whether to take I think it is a 25K. It is a 25K that is on sale. Great price. Great price. Hit your goals, avoid your drawdown, and go on a path escalating all the way up to the potential of having a 200,000 funded account with a fixed drawdown. Very good. All right. So I'm going to be doing the same with a little bit of a higher funding arrangement with this VIX ES strategy. We'll start getting this done this week. I mean, we've got FOMC, we've got, ISM the first of the month, and then the retail ISM, so non-manufacturing, JOLTS coming up, so lots of potential for volatility to turn around. We're at the very bottom. This was the 7-day one, and I think, I'm looking for this 1550 area to see what happens here. We, usually don't get below that one or that 7-day one. It holds very well. Let me make it really thick so you can see this. Let me make that lower B really thick. You got to look at this. Make it really bright. All right, give this just a second. Sometimes if I hold my breath, I hope it doesn't freeze. There's got, had a bunch of calculations going today, so I'm in a little bit of a memory dump situation, I think. There we go. So here it's nice and thick, and you can see historically once the chart populates, just give it, there it goes. We can go back and you can see that in the past it has contained the price. See how it contains, comes down. Here it did dip, and there was another one right below it where price went to. So very algorithmic. You did get a break, went right to this second standard deviation, and then the I'll share this with you. It's whichever is the lowest white line, right? Will usually track that price. So there was your 30-day one right there. So um, the 7-day will break to the 30. But otherwise, the 7 will contain price quite frequently unless the 30 is right below it. And it'll dump. See here how the 30 catches price all the time, the 7 or the 30. So these distributions, and here, I mean, look, get some fantastic, fantastic levels as trading the VIX, and then especially if you're able to go long or short with your vol and through these levels. So if you only want to see volatility above or below a certain level, you can do that. So if you only wanted to see, vol above 2, where did it go? It's not in April. There it is. You can set it just to, trigger a volatility at that, threshold, and then do so much with it. With the ES, come up with strategies for that. Like I said, doing that reversal, set up a slope coming down with your ES, a down slope, and trade that vol back into the mean after it spikes up. Wait for your time frame. That's the hardest part, not trying to jump the gun because it can, really eat your lunch. Wait for the bar to roll over and have your VIX and your ES rolling over together from a outside uh, excursion, and that's pretty cool coming back in. But other than that, just trade the vol long or short with a simple trend filter can get you a long way. It really can. So I love having Bloodhound. I love being able to measure the volatility and knowing which range I'm in, and that helps me adjust my profit targets. But really, I don't have to worry about adjusting them if I just rely on JATS to do it dynamically. And that I think is part of my secret sauce. Definitely. And that's it. So let me know if you have any questions. We'll go over some of this in the training session on Wednesday. Thank you so much. Talk to you later.